Alright, so welcome back. Hoping you're having a fabulous day here today. We're back on Tower of God New World, a brand new game releasing soon. By the time you watch this video, you probably have the game and you're wondering who to reroll for in the process of it, right? Today, we're going to talk about all of that. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Helps out a ton. And yeah, let's jump into it and let's break it down real quick. So first thing, just so you know, okay? This game, I want to be very honest with you. I'm going to be very honest with you, alright? First, this is probably one of the easier reroll processes in a lot of games, in comparison to games that have released recently. For example, right? If you look at a game like Honkai, I literally hated that game for the reason of rerolling. It was hell. It was literally hell, okay? But with this one, I will be very honest with you, it is much better reroll system, alright? So all you gotta do to actually reroll, to actually do it, is first get to 1-4, which is about like 10 to 15 minutes worth of work altogether, and you're ready to go. If you are playing on landscape mode, you have to know that it won't work. It'll get bogged at one of the stages where it forces you to be back into portrait mode. So again, if you are playing under landscape mode for whatever reason, do keep in mind you have to swap back to portrait in order to finish the reroll. Once you get back to that point where you're done with rerolling, just switch back to landscape mode. Just keep that in mind. But again, 1-4 is all you gotta get to. I'll show you the entire process in a second here. But again, first, we'll talk about who to reroll for and what to aim for with everything. Again, what you're going to be rerolling and what you have the ability to reroll for is very simple. First, you have this banner over here. This banner will allow you to get SSR Plus characters. It is a 4.7% rate. Again, the characters you want to aim for really are the SSR Plus ones. They are very powerful, okay? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what it is. But if you do pull an SSR Plus, they will be the best of the best to actually help you. Yes, there are SSR characters, as you can see here. These are the SSR characters, but if you look at this one, that's an SSR Plus. The plus is the indication for you. And yes, on this banner, you can roll a SSR Plus character. Apparently, people have done it, so that's there. On this banner, you can also reroll some summons, which I'll show it to you in a second. And you can also, again, if you go to the rates over here, you can pull SSR Plus characters. And again, you do not want to kind of have characters wishlisted just yet, okay? Or you can, theoretically, right? But you can't get SSR Plus characters on this banner, right? As you clearly see, there's no ability to get them. So if you want to wishlist some characters, we haven't done enough testing to know which the SSR characters are that deserve to be wishlisted. But we do know that these SSR Pluses are broken, okay? All of them in their own way. There are ways to understand which is the best SSR Pluses, which I'll give that to you also, but that is the kind of idea what you're aiming for. You want to aim for SSR Plus characters. I'll do a little bit more of a deep thing in a second here where I explain it more, but again, that's the first multi, all right? You get the first multi just by the tutorial one. The second one will be over here in the mail. You'll go over here, you can pick up one multi here and some premium currency for the entire event, which is pretty freaking good. Again, it's a Netmarble game, okay? And Netmarble games always give you a crap ton of summons, okay? So just keep that in mind. Next up, we go to, I think, where is it? We're going to missions. Where the hell is missions? Missions are over here. We will then hit, is it achievement? We'll get another multi over here, so make sure to claim this now. And there you go. That's it, right? I think that's all that I had. Is it event that gives you another one, or am I wrong? Let's see. Registration reward. This is the free thing here. This gives you more of the currency if you want to reroll the currency also, which I don't know if I will yet. Again, these are the starter missions, so yeah, that's it, I think. Regulars, welcome. For logging in, you get some more multis over here. It's a crap ton of summons, though. That's crazy, okay. That's pretty good. So basically, if you play, like, for the first 2 weeks of the game, you'll get a guaranteed SSR also. Like, literally, because the summon system will give it to you, right? So you have one multi here, the free one, and then you have 2 multis over here to reroll. So basically, 3 multis. You probably can get enough of this gem currency to do more. So keep that in mind. You can actually do 4 multis, but I'm not going to probably use my premium currency to reroll because I want to save that for a banner that may or may not launch. We'll see when that actually happens, but that's there, right? So again, the reroll process is basic. We'll hit the summon button here, see what happens real quick. And again, I'll show it to you in a second who we're aiming for, but yeah, how to tell if it's an, yeah, like that, right? So a gold indication just came up. I believe this is an SSR now. It's guaranteed anyways, because this is the starter banner. And then one of these will change to gold. That's kind of how it works. This one changes to gold. We will hit skip here. We'll see what we get, actually. Let's see. I'll just hit skip. Screw it. Let's see. So our SSR was, in fact, this over here. It's not that bad. Again, we haven't done too much testing to know which character like that, but we do know the SSR Pluses are broken. A lot of people have been testing with those and checking out how those work, so they are broken. I'll show you which one again in a second here. We'll do our next 2 multis. I think we're good to go here. But again, you just have to make it a 1-4. It's not too difficult. It's 10 to 15 minutes. I'll show you how to delete your account in a second here. It looks like we got 2 gold ones. Again, you can see by the staff over here, it's gold. And this one's like blinking gold because it is, again, a gold one. So yeah, we got 2 golds. It's actually kind of crazy. Imagine our first account is our good account, or our second account. Is that a double? Yo, I think I just saw 2 of them. I swear I think I just saw 2 of them. I'll hit skip real quick just to check. Yeah, it is 2 of them. No freaking way. We got this character over here and this character over here. Not bad. Just got a double. So we got 2 SSRs, right? So technically we got 3 SSRs altogether now. Yeah. And none of them were of the these ones over here, right? So do keep that in mind. Okay. None of them were an SSR plus just yet. We got this character over here, I believe. This one over here. So no SSR pluses yet. We want to aim for SSR pluses. Yes, I got more SSRs, which is great, but you want to aim for SSR pluses. This looks like it has one also. What the fudge? I think it does. Yeah, it does. What the hell? Dude, if we get an SSR pluses account stacked already. But yeah, the rates in this game are not bad, so that's why it is. Wait, is this it? Wait, I think this is an SSR plus. Damn, I might just keep the account just because. Okay, calm down. I'm just joking around. It's just an SSR, but we got 4 SSRs on the account. So theoretically, if we wanted to keep the account, it definitely is fine to keep. But the SSRs that you want to aim for, really you want to aim for, will be the best character in the game. Right here is, let's see, Evan. Evan is the best character in the game. He is a massive healer, first off there. He's a support character. He's going to have a lot of longevity. The thing is, his design is very bland, okay? He is the best supporter in the game, literally. Again, his entire kit is around healing. He also gives like buffs to energy and stuff like that. So this is the character that you want to aim for, a support character that can actually carry you on any team. He works on every team, basically. He has a lot of, what is the word? Basically a DPS, right? You can swap out any DPS for another DPS. He's a support that you really can't swap out because there isn't any other good support like him, right? So he's probably one of the best characters. You do have this one over here. An absolute crazy tank. Karaka over here is actually broken. He's literally busted, all right? So keep that in mind. But he's one of the better characters to also aim for. So I'd say that if you were to aim for an account, Evan and Karaka are the 2 to go for. They both are busted, right? So one's a support character, one's a tank character. And for tank, he is really good. If you're aiming for the DPS category, all right? Keep in mind that for DPS, it depends, right? So the people that I've been talking to, they've been saying that this character absolutely shreds the DPS category. And he is one to like really go for. But recently, people have been testing also with this character, and they think that both characters are kind of on par. But again, you look at it, they all are in the SSR plus category. If you also were to look at it, 2 other characters that you can kind of aim for, being these 2, are also really freaking good. But the thing is, they're all SSR pluses, correct? Because in this game specifically, SSR pluses, that's this, all right? So if I were to say priority, I'd say go for what I've been kind of suggesting and what I kind of know is the thing. Evan is the best character in the game, all right? He is the best support character. He's broken. He is nuts. He's crazy. He will give you so much longevity in the game that I think that is the one to go for. If you're aiming for a really cool character and one that can really tank very well, and I would say that people are arguing that this character may be better than Evan because of how well he can tank, it will be Karaka over here. Or Karaka, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, that's there. And then if you were to say like a third character, it's either these 2, okay? They both are very powerful, but I've seen a lot of testing recently. This guy's been jumping up on the DPS category. She is pretty good too, but I've been seeing more talks about him. Still, if you want to aim for this because of waifu or whatever, you're more than welcome to. But again, if you want to just aim on whoever you want to, doesn't really matter to you, go for it. But I would say rerolling for an SSR plus is like really good to do. Because again, you can get rate ups. You can get rate ups for any character you want here. If I were to change this, right, and I were to say chicken, this guy, or this girl, sorry, this guy, this, and then we hit OK, right? Let me just pick up one more. Go on. There we go. Hit OK. If we were to do that, right, we've now rated up these characters. So these characters are now on rate up. Well, the thing is, we just lost the chance now, or not lost the chance, but we can't rate these characters up here. Okay, so you can get these characters whenever you want at a 1.8% rate, which is a freaking juicy rate. Okay, but for characters like this over here, the SSR pluses, you can't get them rated up, right? So aim for them to reroll. That is the best idea to do. And then when you're done with your account, you want to delete the account. You click over here on the account info. Not this, you can skip through this. You can click, where is it? Miscellaneous, then go over here to just delete account and you're done. So again, when you're done with your account, click this, then just delete the account. I'll probably save this account, but I will not keep it as my main. But it does have a few SSRs on it, which is pretty good, right? Thing is, I am more so looking for SSR plus characters, but we did pull character after character, so just do keep that in mind. That's kind of what I want to talk about the reroll. Again, it's pretty easy. Just hit delete account, restart the whole process, get to 1-4. As soon as you get to that point, you go to the missions, make sure to claim that multi, get the mail, claim that multi, put the multi in that you got at the start. You can get an SSR plus on that. So technically, you start your account with 2 to 3 SSR pluses if you want to reroll that intensively. But again, I would say this game is worth the reroll because they are very strong characters and it will give you a huge jump. Plus, it's not too hard. Okay, a lot of games have very hard reroll things, right? But this is definitely not one of them. So if I were you, I would definitely do that. And get some tips. Make sure you always hit ×2 when you are taking care of the early stages. It will speed it up for you. And then again, you can always hit auto also in some of them to make it a little bit faster. But yes, that's there. And again, you can reroll with gems also. If you claim all the stuff that's just lying everywhere with gems, you can do it, but I wouldn't recommend it at all because you want to save that premium currency for other banners. All right, so do keep that in mind. But yeah, that's there.